We're backstage live with Adam Duritz.
I saw you a few weeks ago, I guess about a month or so ago, in Dallas at that Rock Fest. 600,000 people, 4 million people, something like that.
Like there's 8 million people there.
It was, it was at the Speedway. Do you, when you play in front of that many people, how will you alter your show at all?
None, not really. Same show.
Are you more exaggerated on stage physically?
Well, you do your show. I mean,
I don't notice. I mean, that to me it was too many people. It's kind of a pointless concert to me.
Yeah, really?
It's too big.
Especially for the people that are way back watching a monitor and hearing a delay.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's really.
Do you get that feeling, though, in the festival-type shows like that, where there are a lot of bands packed on one show, that sometimes the crowd, they're there for the event, but that maybe they're really not paying attention? And did you get that feeling, or what was the crowd like at that show?
We don't do very many festivals. We really don't play them at all. We played one this year in Europe, but that was complete and utter rapt attention from about 100,000 people. This was just too big to me. People have been out there pissing and drinking on themselves all day.
Right, and especially by the time you guys get on.
They looked like it looked like hell down there. I thought it looked like some picture out of Dante.
It was unbelievable, and I was wondering how you guys even ended up there, because anybody who knows your music and knows you guys know that you like kind of intimate, quiet settings. I mean, even this here at Chastain is a larger venue for what you normally like to play.
Well, I don't mind these sort of places. I mean, I don't like stadiums, really. I don't mind amphitheaters at all. This is smaller than a lot of the amphitheaters we play. This is very intimate for this. Now, this tour, we're playing mostly 20 to 30,000 seat places.
So how did the Speedway thing come about? Because they must have had to really bend your arm behind your back.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. I can't even remember why. But
there were some great bands on the show.
Oh, yeah, it was a great build.
Yeah, it was a great
building and building and building.
Bands, generally. Yeah. That's the nice thing about the festivals is actually hanging out backstage.
Yeah.
Does it seem weird to you to come from doing the whole small acoustic thing way back when you started, when just two of you or whatever, to fully be around to this level and to look back and go, man, I never would have thought in a million years it would revolve around to this?
Well, I mean, I think that, it's such a 1 in a million thing to have any success. That always seems weird. I mean, there's no way to have that. But, I mean, I was there the whole time as the progression went along.
Could you look at, just like in the song, I hate to point to Mr. Jones, but could you picture that in your head going, man, be a big star?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I can always picture it, but I can picture going to the moon when I was a little kid, too, and I wanted to, and I didn't end up there. I thought I'd be an astronaut, too. It seemed about the same likelihood. I'll end up on the moon, or I'll end up where I am now. It seemed about as likely.
So many bands, especially in Atlanta, that want to get to that level, and they keep... Well, what advice would you give them? The ones that are playing now at the little restaurant or playing at the little happy hour at 6:30, that you were there 5 years ago or whatever.
Well, I don't know. I think that you have to... It's the kind of thing, it's just either you have to do it or you shouldn't do it, because it's too hard, and the rewards are too few.
It's just got to happen. You can't really force it. I mean,
well, I just think you have to either. It's not about the success either. Either you have to do it and you just keep doing it forever, whether you have huge success or no success, or you don't have to do it and you go do something else because it's just too hard. That unless you have to do this, the chances of success are so small that. But if you have to do it, you have to do it. You don't have a choice, and you won't give up.
It's pretty much like that with anything you do in the arts, whether it's painting or singing or acting or DJing. I mean,
people think the arts are like a cush thing, but a lot of us spend a lot of years struggling to get somewhere, and I'm not a kid anymore, really.
Would you like to act at all?
No.
Would you like to act? No urge to cross over into any other fields?
Not really. I think that sort of urge to do movies is about being a star, more than it is about sort of the artistic value of it. I don't really need it.
So do you not enjoy doing the videos as much because it's, you kind of have to act a little bit?
Dislike it. It's difficult because when you make a record, you are really putting forth your own vision. You're really expressing yourself, and you have a lot of control over that. I don't know how to make movies or make videos, so to a certain extent, you have to give up your artistic expression to someone else when you do a video, and that's a little tough for me. I like all of our videos, and we have a lot of input in it, and we really collaborate to the point where we're probably very annoying to the directors. But I wouldn't say that any one of them has ended up being exactly what I wanted it to be.
Talking to Adam Duritz. I loved the show in Athens you guys did last year, and I know you love playing Athens, and your drummer's from Athens, and have you made a lot of friends there?
Yeah, over the years. I mean, I met the guys in REM down there, and
what was that like, meeting them?
It's great. That's the best thing about it. That's great. I don't know what else to say about that.
But I was nervous when I met them. I didn't know what to say to Michael Stipe because I've been
They're intimidating.
I've been such a huge fan, and then you finally meet them, and it's like, I love your music, and then you don't know what else to say.
Well, I'd met Michael before a bunch of times in L.A., and I guess I met him at the 40 Watt Club. No, I take that back. I did meet him there. He came out to a show a long time ago at the 40 Watt Club, and that's where I first met him. But by the time we came back there, I had a chance to actually hang out with those guys a little bit. And, been to their shows, and we had some mutual friends.